This pass right here is from BET Rip the Runway at the Hammerstein in New York City. Now, if you could see that I'm really pissed off in this picture, that's me, Peter Walker, and I'm audio. And I was very pissed off, and I am going to tell you why. So I show up at the Hammerstein, which is a venue that I've been to hundreds of times. We walk in load-in day one, 8 o'clock in the morning, before one piece of equipment has gone into the building. What do you think they've done? They've set up this big, stupid security apparatus, stopping anyone from coming in the building until you get your picture taken, and then you put that on your pass, and then you can come in the building. So, okay, that's how you want to do it, fine. Then that's the way we're gonna do it. So I get my picture taken and I'm sitting there waiting for my pass, and this ignoramus comes out and she goes, "Peter Walker, who's Peter Walker? Got a pass for Peter Walker?" And she's looking around and I'm looking at her like, "You moron, what do you think the picture is for? So you can walk around and ask people who they are? I'm the guy in the picture." That's how it works. It was definitely a great way to start a couple days at the Hammerstein. So we go in there, get the thing up, and I'm the monitor technician on stage. My job is to deal with the artist, and the monitor mixer, the guy who's actually touching the knobs, he's behind the curtain, he's down some hallway, God knows even where he is, and I'm talking to him on the headset, right? So what I do is I do what I do, and I get that vocal mic crushing loud on stage, right? So this rapper comes out, and I don't remember who he was. He's one hand holding his pants up, one hand holding the mic, and he's got a very scowlish, angry face on his, not very pleasant looking fella. And I'm standing next to Chuck D, who I'm having a conversation with, and Chuck D, he's awesome. Chuck D's like, "Man, I came here on the subway." Everyone else is showing up in a limo. Chuck D's popping out of the 34th Street hall, So there's one thing that you really enjoy as a monitor tech, and that is when the artist asks you to turn it down. And so I get this guy up on the deck, and he's all thugged out, and he's got the mic, and he hasn't said anything to me. He hasn't put the mic to his face yet, and the track's playing, and he's out there, and he picks that mic, and he goes, "Yo!" And it was so loud, it scared the shit out of him. He fucking dropped the mic. Dropped the mic, not because it was a drop the mic moment, because it scared the shit out of him how loud it was. And he walked over to me and goes, "Excuse me, sir, could we turn that down quite a bit?" "No problem, man. Got you covered." Chuck D laughing his ass off that the guy dropped his thug. He went from being all thugged out to like he just got out of Harvard. It was some transition, and me and Chuck D, we got some laugh out of that. But it was just fun. It would not be the funniest moment of the gig. The best moment of the gig, hands down, is there is this woman that is the teleprompter operator, right? She's got that laptop she sits at, and she's putting the words in that the people are reading on the teleprompter. That's how it's done. And we're all listening to the intercom with the director who is calling the show, and the stage managers, the producers, and there's what we call the biscuit, which is a little speaker that sits by the mixing console, and we're all listening. And for us to have headsets on, we're all listening to the director. And the director stops the show. Hey, stops the rehearsal. Stop. And he says to the teleprompter girl, he goes, "Listen,
I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. Just exactly.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to ruin my show? Get your shit and get the fuck out of here."
So it was it's a little uncomfortable backstage with this nuclear tirade. This poor woman just crushed out in tears, man. I don't know what the issue was, but it certainly deserved a trip to the HR department. the guy got ripped into her, man. It wasn't cool. It's funny now. It was funny then. It's not funny. It's not funny, but yet it is. And yet I'm still laughing about it, man. But really, people, you're taking my picture for a fucking ID and you're asking what my name is. Can we just do better? That's all I'm saying.